domain. And I also think this is the best way to show what an application is about. So that way the client, the board of directors, and the developers do not have to see every screen and the design and the code and the programming or a prototype in order to understand what the application is going to be about. So yeah, this is the main domain, and this is what I did on the presentation, so I could understand what the application was about. So yeah, users can book a meeting room or meeting rooms. And from there, I can start doing a diagram based on the front end or the application that it's, the app is the front end, and then we have the register, login. After that, we go to the dashboard, and from the dashboard, we can book a room or we can check the profile. Very basic. And the good thing about this diagram is that if we want to add a new functionality or something, we can do it here. And for example, this also gives you a very clear idea or visual of what the application is about, or where can it go, or where can it be. And also it makes simple to everybody understand what the application is about. The project manager, the developer, the client, everyone. So everybody can be involved a little bit more on everything without being involved. So yeah, so for example, this is the main diagram. This is the main functionality of the application, and then from book a room, for example, we can go to the booking room, and then we have the date, the starting time and ending time, obviously, the room that you're gonna choose, the number of attendees, and the layout. But all this comes from an availability, right? Because we need to know how many attendees each room and the dates reserved of each room. So well, the availability comes from the rooms data. And also we have the user data, that is the one that is able to book the rooms. Anyways, we also have the dashboard, and the dashboard only contains the reservations. The users contain the profile, the language preference, the privacy, and the rooms contain the other things. And all these create the possibility to book a room with the availability. And so yeah, so this is basically the diagram of what I understood. Maybe you guys can help me to finish it. Maybe it's a waste of time, I don't know. But I wanted to show how easy it is to understand an application with an architecture, and not only to have a clear visual of everything, but also for development processes. For example, now we can go deeper into components. So for example, in a more development architecture, we could say like, okay, login. The login component will need the Google API, the Facebook API, and an email login form, and also the register, and the data from the login is gonna be stored on the store. So this is the data we're gonna be sharing between every component, and some components will be connected to the backend. Very simple. And if we want to create something new here, for example, like the email registration form, we just add it to the architecture, and voila, email form register. Here, let's say that is name, email, and password. So yeah, this is, and yeah, when the